Change of plans, Commander. Urgent message coming in from the Elusive.
The Elusive Man wishes to speak to you in the debriefing room.
Passing the Elusive Man through, Commander.
Shepard, we caught a break. I intercepted a distress call from a Turian patrol. They stumbled onto a collector ship beyond the Corliss system. The Turians were wiped out, but not before they crippled the collector vessel. I need you to board that ship and get some hard data on the collectors. Find us a way to get to their homeworld.
Hard to imagine how a Turian patrol could take out a collector ship.
Reports indicate the hull's intact, but all systems seem to be offline. They could be making repairs as we speak. I'm not saying it won't be dangerous, but we can't let an opportunity like this slip by.
Send me the coordinates and I'll take care of it.
Already sent. Once you're aboard the ship, establish an uplink with Edie. She'll mine their data for information regarding the Omega-4 relay. Good luck, Shepard.
Coordinates punched in. Let's go find us a collector ship.
Ага, так это тот самый крейсер. И чтобы его остановить, нужно что-то сравнимое с этим крейсером, а не дурацкое маленькое судно. Гении. Так, ну берем этого и профессора. Он же у нас специалист по всему этому говну. Ой. Такой крейсер я бы не против заиметь.
Very low emissions. Passive infrared temperatures suggest most systems are offline. Thrusters are cold.
That thing is massive. How the hell did the Turians take it out?
Radar scans do not detect any hull breaches on the side facing us. I detect no mass effect field distortions. It appears the drive core is offline.
Rendezvous in 30 seconds, Commander. Good luck.
Ну ничего, у меня есть большая бандура за спиной. Прям двери нараспашку. Добро пожаловать к нам в гости. Мы вас очень ждем. Вот я на это куплюсь.
Somewhat resembles an insect hive.
Penetrating scan. They've detected an access node to uplink with collector data banks. Marking location to your hardsuit computer.
Так, ща.
Shepard, I've compared the ship's EM signature to known collector profiles. It is the vessel you encountered on Horizon.
Maybe the defense towers softened it for the Turians.
The missing colonists might be aboard, if they're still alive.
Same containers as on Horizon, only empty.
Horrible. Trapped in these pods, completely at the mercy of the collectors.
Балдежная музыка.
Horrible. Despicable.
Why would the collectors just leave a pile of bodies lying around?
Test subjects from control group. Discarded after experiment was over.
They're dead. Nothing we can do. Keep moving.
Ну ладно. Факт остается фактом, мы уже не поможем. Тип технологий, какого хрена мне бабки платят?
That's a collector. Were they experimenting on one of their own?
Edie, I'm uploading the data from this terminal. See if you can figure out what they were up to.
Data received. Analyzing. The collectors were running baseline genetic comparisons between their species and humanity.
Are they looking for similarities?
I have no hypothesis on their motivations. All I have are the preliminary results. They reveal something remarkable. A quad-strand genetic structure identical to traces collected from ancient ruins. Only one race is known to have this structure, the Protheans.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. I can't believe the species still exists.
These are no longer Prothean, Shepard. Their genes show distinct signs of extensive genetic rewrite. The Reapers have repurposed them to suit their needs.
You'd think somebody would have picked up on this.
No one has had an opportunity to study a collector genetic code in this detail. I've already matched 2,000 alleles to recorded fragments. This collector likely descends from a Prothean colony in the Styx Theta cluster, but there are signs of extreme alteration. 3 fewer chromosomes, reduced heterochromatin structure, elimination of superfluous junk sequences.
The Reapers didn't wipe out the Protheans. They turned them into monsters and enslaved them. Still, they're working for the Reapers now, and we have to stop them.
No species should have to suffer through that.
Let's find what we need before the Collectors come to salvage this vessel. Move out.
Так, ну, пулемет пулеметом. Проблема в том, что разброс дикий. А вот снайперка мне нужна. Получше богомолу точно, по крайней мере. Возможно, в перезарядке дерьмово, но... Убойность, наверное, не херовая, так сказать. Так, элементы питания, походу, на максимум. То есть выстрелить, в принципе, я смогу.
Look on the ceiling. More of those strange pods.
Hundreds at least. Wonder how many are full.
Too many.
I detect no signs of life in the pod, Shepard. It is probable the victims inside died when the ship lost primary power.
Не, платит, в принципе, неплохо. Но стоимость всякого говна слишком высока. В отличие от того, что я собираю. А тут типа подняться можно. Окей.
This is valuable.
Найс.
Commander, you gotta hear this. On a hunch, I asked Edie to run an analysis on this ship.
I compared compared the EM profile against data recorded by the original Normandy 2 years ago. They are an exact match.
The same ship dogging me for 2 years? Way beyond coincidence.
Something doesn't add up, Commander. Watch your back.
Да призрак, как обычно, навешал лапши. Теперь приходится разгребать это дерьмо.
This is unbelievable.
So many pods. Could depopulate all terminus systems. Still wouldn't fill them.
They're going to target Earth.
Not if we stop them.
Ну, не то чтобы не допустим. Вроде бы мы их попробуем остановить или что-то такое. Типа, теперь мы их остановим. И помешаем. Как-то так.
There, on the platform. Looks like some kind of control panel.
Lack of collectors seems odd. Alive or dead. Suggest caution.
Так. А немножко повыше.
Edie, I'm setting up a bridge between you and the collector ship. See if you can get anything useful from the databanks.
Жалко, что текстурки можно видеть только вблизи качественно, а не в дальности.
Progress, Shepard.
А, здрасте.
That can't be good.
Everyone's all right, Joker. What just happened?
Major power surge. Everything went dark, but we're back up now.
I managed to divert the majority of the overload to non-critical systems. Shepard, it was not a malfunction. This was a trap.
Началось. Найс. Ща я вам устрою веселье, говнюки тупые.
We need a little help here, Edie.
I am having trouble maintaining connection. There's someone else in the system. Connection reestablished. I need to finish the download before I can override any systems.
Then you'd better get it done fast, Edie. Look out, we've got company.
О, опять эта прожорливая срань.
Hostiles to the right.
А, ну конечно.
I will direct this personally.
Ага. Держи.
Your form is fragile.
Да прибейте вы этого петуха.
Should do the trick.
Ну типа ты меня будешь восстанавливать или нет, алло?
We are assuming control.
Ладно, палач не самое разумное решение. Попробуем новую игрушку. Неплохо.
Impact shot.
This is what you face.
Хорошо снимать, кстати. И перезарядка в 2 раза быстрее, чем у того же богомола.
Forget it. Doesn't matter.
Ну, конечно, ты им станешь.
Enjoy.
I know you feel this. Shepard.
Тихо, 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 тихо. Спокойно, пацаны, спокойно. Достал. Иди сюда.
Shepard, you must manually reestablish my link to the command console.
Сейчас, секунду. Надо пошуршать немного. А, мы типа тут взлетели недалеко.
Shepard, you must manually
Да
reestablish my link to the
секунду.
command console.
Дай шуршать.
I've regained control of the platform, Shepard.
I knew you wouldn't let us down, Edie.
I always work at optimal capacity.
Did you get what we needed?
I found data that would help us successfully navigate the Omega-4 relay. I have also found a Turian distress call that served as the lure for this trap. The collectors were the source. It is unusual.
Seems logical to me that they would have sent the initial message as bait.
No, it is unusual because Turian emergency channels have secondary encryption. It is corrupted in the message. It is not possible that the elusive man would believe the distress call was genuine.
Why are you so sure?
I found the anomaly with Cerberus detection protocols. He wrote them.
He knew it was a trap? Why would he send us into a trap?
Yeah.
We don't have time to throw blame around. We'll question him when we're out.
Behavior within norms for Cerberus, not unexpected.
Commander, we got another problem. The collector ship is powering up. You need to get out of there before their weapons come online. I'm not losing another Normandy.
I do not have full control of their systems. I will do what I can. Sending coordinates for shuttle extraction.
Come on, let's move.
Сейчас будет полная жопа с патронами. It's fact.
Around the corner, take the door on your right.
Кто, стоп, а кто может быть в системе еще, если они такие тупые? То есть это хрен, который контроль берет, постоянно может что-то там творить. Бред какой-то.
Should do the trick.
Сядь.
For your destiny.
Странно, что на их дурацком крейсере нет этих паучков летающих. Давно бы нас бы уже за жопу взяли. Не, матышка неплохо так высаживает всех. Ну тут, конечно же, вот это подойдет. Кабум. Ну конечно, один мимо просто всадит все. А, не хочу на него патрон тратить. Но пришлось все-таки.
Assuming direct control. Shepard. Direct intervention is necessary. Taking heavy fire.
Thought I was harmless, did you?
You will know pain, Shepard. We are not finished.
Вау, сколько тут всего интересного валяется. Да не, как только я пальну, дверь закроется наверняка. Тупая идея. Куда идти-то, мать твою? Ага, понятно. Да, не надо, вон там жучара летает. Сейчас испытаем игрушку. Блин, просрал выстрел. 42. Я думал, повернет немного, я попаду по нему прям зарядом. Но заряд ушел в бок и ничего не досталось в итоге. Говнюку. Ага, отлично. Ну, можно еще раз испытать. Почему бы и нет? Козлина. Я попаду. Я хочу этого. Интересно, а увеличивается урон от этой хренотени, если я адреналин врубаю, пока она летит? Тихо-тихо-тихо, не пугайте. Сейчас, секунду. Я побуду немного хитрожопым. Блин, я скрипт все равно прокую. А, она полностью сбилась, охренеть. Найс, найс. Не знаю, мне надо как-то прокнуть так, чтобы заряд прям попал в нужную точку. Я хочу этому, мне насрать, что это придется перезапускать миссии. Оно того стоит. О! Да, можно вот здесь попробовать попасть. Ну чё, прокнул хоть немного ему? Вреда сделал? Вообще не задел, охренеть. Хотя заряд взорвался рядом. Ладно, тут надо прям ему в бошку попадать из этой штуки. Других вариантов просто нет. Стой на месте. Попал. А, неплохо, я ему содрал таки обшивку. Но снова свое говно подключил. Был бы второй заряд, я бы и второй пустил бы. Так, мне понравилось. Надо еще раз. Хотя, надо, чтобы всякое говно... Точно. Че я туплю? Отличная идея. Ждем, пока все придут. Там зомби, не зомби. Запускаем заряд, всех уничтожаем. Остается он только он. Изи. Надо просто подождать, пока всякое говно набежит. Просто пнуть. Но надо сделать до того, как он щит свой говенный врубит. Зомби. Тихо, 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 спокойно. А, слишком близко. Я, конечно, херней страдаю. Но первый удар был неплохим. Меня он сметает моментально. На врагов действует, ну, через раз. Хоть пушка мощная. Но недостаточно, чтобы бить петуха. Бабах. Так, поехали. Ну, это прям нечестно, кстати. Не успел. Найс. Оно того стоило определенно. Фух. Мне нравится. Неплохо. Если прям предугадать, подарок точно прилетит. Но он мне облегчил, так сказать. Я даже удивился, что успел его застрелить. О, а вот и подгонщик. Охренеть, как много, даже на заряд не хватит.
A temporary setback on firewall 3217. Rerouting commands through firewall 7164. I have successfully opened a door on the opposite wall. I will keep it open as long as I can.
Down there. That's where we came in.
Getting close to the end.
Now what's this?
Ну что, будет эта летающая бяка опять тут? Или тупые коллекционеры? Хотя, наверное, от этого эффективность, кстати, больше, чем от обычного оружия. Пожарь его. Он что-то там трещит, я ни хрена не понимаю.
Enemies in front.
Ой, никак ты не успокоишься, кстати. Понятно. Я вас понял.
Direct intervention is necessary.
Бум. Патроны возьмешь?
Commander, I hate to rush you, but those weapons are about to come online. Might want to double time it, so we can leave before they blow the Normandy in half.
Зомби.
shot!
Да откуда вас столько, алло? На. Чё до хрена, у меня патронов уже нет. Чем я, по-вашему, буду стрелять? Все, до свидания. Из мотыга стреляет, блин, звуком обычной дурацкой винтовки.
Specify a destination, Mr. Morrow.
Anywhere that's not here!
Very well. Engaging Mass Effect Core.
А почему мы просто в хвост не могли залететь? Ну, типа, не перед пушкой же маячить. Пока бы он полчаса разворачивался, это дало бы на фору.
Call coming in from the Elusive Man, Commander. Figure you got a few words for him, too.
Shepard, looks like EDI extracted some interesting data before the collector ship came back online.
EDI told us the distress call originated from the collectors. You betrayed us, just like I knew you would.
We're at war. The collectors are taking humans, and every minute we waste is one more we give the enemy to prepare.
I know the stakes, but we're supposed to be on the same side, and I can't trust you.
Without that information, we don't reach the collector homeworld, and you and every other human may as
Ну
well
и ты в том
be dead.
числе, лол, куда спрячешься?
But I was confident in your abilities. And don't forget EDI. The collectors couldn't have anticipated her.
You could have told me the plan. You say I'm important, but you sure try hard to get me killed.
I needed the collectors to believe they had the upper hand. Telling you could have tipped them off in any number of ways. Besides, I wouldn't have sent you in if I didn't think you could succeed.
I don't risk people. There are always alternatives.
You may not like being on the receiving end, neither would I. But the facts are with me. As much as we try to avoid them, these decisions need to be made. But more importantly, it paid off. EDI confirmed our suspicions. The Reapers and Collector ships use an advanced Identify Friend-Foe system that the relays recognize. All we need to do is get our hands on one of those IFFs.
I'm guessing you have a plan.
We have a science team working on a derelict Reaper right now. I need you to go and pick up its IFF.
Where did you find a derelict Reaper?
An Alliance science team recently determined that the Great Rift on the planet Klendigan is actually an impact crater from a mass accelerator weapon. A very old mass accelerator. I sent a team to find either the weapon or its target. They found both. The weapon was defunct, but it helped us plot the flight path of the intended target, a 37-million-year-old derelict Reaper. We found it damaged and trapped in the gravity of a brown dwarf.
Aren't brown dwarfs basically stars that didn't quite make it?
Simply put, but accurate. They're gas giants that don't quite have the masses of stars. Expect gale force winds and extremely high temperatures. The Reaper has a mass effect field that keeps it in orbit, likely an automated response to the external threats. It's stable, but I won't call it safe.
I saw what Sovereign did to the Citadel fleet. Hard to imagine anything could stop something that powerful.
This vessel is a relic from a battle waged while mammals took their first steps on Earth. There's no trace of the species that took the shot. Perhaps it was their one moment of defiance before being wiped out.
I only believe you because I doubt you'd repeat yourself so soon.
It's no less a risk, Shepard. We lost contact with Dr. Chandana's team shortly after they boarded. Initial reconnaissance revealed no clues, and it was too risky to commit more resources. But now we need that IFF. I'll forward the coordinates to Joker. In the meantime, I suggest you tell your crew I didn't risk their lives unnecessarily. It will make things easier going forward.
Edie, tell the crew to assemble. We've got a lot to talk about.
Of course, Shepard.
Хитрая жопа.
So the elusive man didn't sell us out. Could have fooled me.
Lied to us, used us, needed access to the collector databanks. Necessary risk.
There really wasn't any other choice. Let's just hope this IFF works.
My analysis is accurate, Shepard. I have also determined the approximate location of the collector homeworld based on navigational data from their vessel. That can't be right.
Edie doesn't make mistakes. The collector homeworld is located somewhere in the galactic core.
Can't be. The core is just black holes and exploding suns. There are no habitable planets there.
Could be an artificial construction, space station protected by powerful mass effect fields and radiation shields.
Even the Collectors don't have that kind of technology.
The collectors are just servants of our real enemy, and we've all seen what their masters are capable of. They built the mass relays on the Citadel. Who's to say they can't build a space station surrounded by black holes? No wonder nobody's ever returned from a trip through the Omega-4 mass relay.
The logical conclusion is that a small safe zone exists on the far side of the relay, a region where ships can survive. Standard relay transit protocols would not allow safe transport. Drift of several thousand kilometers is common, and would be fatal in the galactic core. The Reaper IFF must trigger the relay to use more advanced encrypted protocols.
Just because we can follow the collectors through the relay doesn't mean we can take them out. I don't want to go after them until I know we're ready.
Sooner or later, we need that IFF. I say, why wait?
It's a derelict Reaper. What if the Collectors are waiting for us? We may want to build up our team before we take that kind of risk.
The more people we have on our side, the better our chances of success. We need to keep building up the team.
It's your call, Commander. Whatever you decide, we're with you.
Блин, ну по факту, если подумать, на легкой сложности Каин с одного выстрела любого сшибет. А чем выше сложность, тем менее эффективный, точнее больше хилок у врагов, и итог очевиден. Хреновее будет попадать, так сказать. Что-то я не так сказал. Не попадать, а урон еще хреновее пройдет. Етить исследования пошли. Ничего нового.
Still need to get to Tuchanka, Shepard. My student's being held by Bloodpack.
I'll talk to you later, Mort.
We'll be here if you need me.
So the Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once some.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Quiet enough. What the?
Trouble?
No, it's nothing. Son of a... Very funny, Edie. Real original. Stop it.
You did insist on manual control, Mr. Moreau.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
А, я ж в тот раз хотел на миссию Джейкоба сгонять. Но что-то меня отвлекло. А, я потом на тучанку сгонял за модификаторами, точняк. Ну, раз мы тут, то почему бы не покопать? В принципе, у меня с ресурсами все есть, надо палладий немного побольше найти и все. Остальное у меня в достатке, в принципе. Уже не копать. О, вот это я ищу.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched.
Опа.
Probe away. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe.
Такие, блин, маленькие, что их даже не заметно ни хрена.
Launching probe.
Да. Ясно, понятно.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Away.
Do you think you can get it to work?
Something on our sensors. Probe away. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away.
Так, ну все. Добывалка заканчивается, мне уже надоедает. Смысла нет копать дальше. Его должно хватить на какое-то время. Да по факту можно вообще забить, пока ресурс опять не кончится. Вот это возьмем.
I'm detecting a large supply of resources buried deep within the canyon walls. Heavy explosives will be required to excavate them.
Это лома. Элкор ему продал робота, забавно. Сука. Хорошая батарейка. Только толком неэффективная ни хрена. А. Вон еще батарея валяется. Сейчас в него еще батарейку закину. Он сюда пойдет, да? О, знакомые пацаны. А, им все равно оказалось. будешь в него стрелять, кстати? Не, ему надо. Ему все равно. По факту тут ни хрена нету. Прям как робота вести. Давай, иди дальше. О. Да уж. Пять тысяч, охренеть. О. Как много. Так, что тут еще есть? Она не была особо задержана, типа на планетах. Смысла нет как такового. Окей, сейчас 500 врагов, наверное, в комплекте будет. Какой-то там щит. Ну ладно, щит так щит. А тут без напарника как таковых, что ли? Ну да. Чисто такая прогулочная миссия. Выглядит круто. Генератор сдох. Не работает. Генератор отключен. Да камон, что тебе еще надо от меня? И все? Ну что-то изи. Сломался какой-то генератор, блин, и... Срань полнейшая. Не знаю, могли побольше там локацию сделать. Ну, чисто, чтобы побегать можно было.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Нормально. Тянем. Где еще эта планета? Ну все. Два задания таких себе. Робот и, блин, щит включить. Так. В часах я не был, но она почему-то открыта. Ща болтаю эту систему. Пойду. Чейп выполню. Похож на какого-то осьминога, что ли?
I have detected an anomaly.
User unregistered or record
Launching
damaged.
probe.
Nature of incident is not.
Scans have found something.
А, это самый разбитый крейсер, который все разваливается. Угу, да, это он.
It is likely that searching the wreckage would provide information about the Estevanico's final hours. Warning: disturbing the wreck could cause it to become unbalanced and fall over the cliff's edge.
Неприятно. Уи. А, подумаешь. Что-то там отваливается. Там, судя по его виду, он уже тут 100 лет валяется. Лучше бы дали мне боеприпасы от тяжелого оружия. Было бы замечательно вообще. Ну, забирайся, что ты. Во. Что такое? Поле как будто как окружает. Так я ж спокойно иду, лол, что там ломается-то? То есть он в таком виде уже, наверное, 100 лет, а тут что-то еще работает. Да хорош. Заканчивай. Все совсем плохо. Там уже 100 лет никого не было, пускает фигня мигающая. Ну, я уж догадался, что ПТ они сами мне сказали. Это говно реагирует на звуки, точнее на команды. Ну, все, спасибо.
I have detected an anomaly.
All hands prepare to burn down the house. Repeat.
Probe
Suspicious
away.
ship detected in planetary orbit.
I have found something.
А, это типа ящики. Ну, для решения этой проблемы нужен Каин. К сожалению, он закончился пока что.
We have used half our fuel.
Так. А, полетели туда.
detected. Launching probe.
Нулевой элемент.
Scans have found something.
Секунду.
Launching probe.
Есть еще нулевой элемент. Нет. Ну ладно. О, точно. Попробуй сделать так. Миранда же знает обо всей этой фигне. Значит, я ее возьму. Может, она что-нибудь сказанет интересного?
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Пока молчит. Ну, может, ничего не скажет.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time, 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative, but significant within a standard month. It is not known if neural decay is permanent. Data collection was not completed.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours. Following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback, activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Come on, let's get going.
Let's check the ship. My father had the beacon for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Avoiding it for a decade seems unlikely.
Так, где эта хрень-то?
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
Ага, ему не доверяют.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Да, забавно, забавно. Все, в принципе, я посмотрел, ничего особенного. Я видел запчасти. Или мне показалось?
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue...
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Watch out!
А, психопаты. Куда ты идешь, молодой человек? Тихо. Ой, эти анимации. Давай, вылезай.
That wasn't neural decay. They were feral.
Our father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong. Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. that a settlement? They'd better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
They're clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
Possibly. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening here needs to stop. Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
He has a cruel face. His cruel face. Go away. You are like him. You will keep us here.
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
Ну понятно, у всех крыша поехала.
Patrols like that are a little much against this bunch.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
Че, даже не будет хрень для огромного оружия?
You have his face, but you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish. Maybe the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here, Shepard? I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find this man.
Ну, короче, вскружил голову им эту срань. Власть и все такое. Власть развращает, это факт. Хлопушка-пердушка.
God damn it, it's really him. Just got free. He's covering his ass.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Firing.
Ow. Да, с одного выстрела можно без адреналина вводить их. Нет, все-таки придется еще пострелять. Ты где там? Уйди.
Out. Son of a bitch.
Enemy!
Taking fire.
Опа. То, что надо.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
$19 патронов, блин, вот ж мать ее. Найс. Стой дальше. Давай, вылезай. А чё ты на меня агришься? Глупая машина. Ну, неприятно, кстати. Сраная граната. У него, кстати, старый рюкзак. Что тут интересного есть-то?
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've got to have some back pay coming.
What about your crew acting, Captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hope to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me. We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Ну...
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
Блин, я думал, скажешь какие-нибудь интересные диалоги. Ладно. Открывай черту дверь. Не, ну вот эта модификация, ну такая себе. Система модификации немного. Так, это мне скажет быстрее туда. Но мы туда скоро отправимся. Чё ты мне врешь-то? Какие сообщения, лол?
stuff with Jacob's dad, it's bullshit, right? Because it looked like bullshit to me.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb. See you, Commander.
Значит, помощь команде не считается открытием новых диалогов. Понял. Надо решить уже проблему с увеличением боеприпасов, потому что сундуки ни хрена не дают нормальное количество. Я так, блин, не скрафчу нужное мне количество. Это будет полным пососом. На выстрел мне даже не хватает. Как я предполагаю. А денег так и много не появилось. Независимо от того, что я собираю всякое говно. Угу. Так, ну это на самый последний момент. Тут было много всякого говна. Это DLC. Ладно, давай поможем нашим друзьям. Хотя мне бы еще пару зарядиков где-нибудь найти. Точно. Летим на Илиум. Где она только, блин, среди этого говна? Вижу. Чисто апгрейд, наверное, куплю на все бабосики. И пойду на тучаночку. Тут ни хрена нету. Как будто опыт не работает. Ну, то есть идет очень тухло.
Welcome to Nosastra, Commander Shepard. We've been instructed to waive all docking and administration fees for your visit. My name is Karina. If you need information about the area, it would be my pleasure to assist you.
Who instructed you to waive the fees?
The order came from Liara Tassoni, who paid all fees on your behalf. She also asked that I direct you to speak with her at your convenience. She's near the trading floor.
Thank you.
Again, welcome to our city.
Customs records indicated just a car named Samara is visiting this port, Shepard. Your former teammate, Liara Tassoni, may have more information. Her office overlooks the trading
Все сперва купить.
I wish to speak with her regarding the whereabouts of Thane Krios, the assassin on your dossier, as well. Also, I have a message from Miss Lawson. Lantea has reserved a room at Eternity and
А, еще ее задание.
Thank you, Edie.
We were always told that Ilium is one of the safest places in the galaxy until you fell off the grid. Sign the wrong contract, join up with the wrong company, or walk down the wrong alley, and it's as dangerous as anywhere else. Don't let this place fool you. It's no safer here than Omega.
You have to give the Asari credit. Ilium is a cultural marvel. Humanity can learn a lot from their ingenuity.
No, you don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the transport.
Так.
25.
You're Commander Shepard. I saw your... I guess you would say your aura. I'd recognize you anywhere. I was asked to give you a message if I saw you. It's from a friend you made on Novaria.
What message were you asked to give?
Shepard, we hide. We borrow. We build. But we know that you seek those who soured the songs of our mothers. When the time comes, our voice will join with yours, and our crescendo will burn the darkness clean. Thank you, Shepard. The Rachni will sing again because of you.
I'm glad to hear that you're rebuilding. Are you somewhere close by?
The Rachni Queen is not here. That message is one of many memories I carry from her. I encountered her on an uncharted world. She saved my life. More than that, she gave me a purpose. They are an amazing people, Shepard. The galaxy owes you a great debt for
Да,
giving
в
me a
вечном
second chance.
долгу кто-то.
I was working as a courier. Pirates ambushed my ship, and I was forced down on an uncharted planet. I was badly injured, alone and near death. Then they found me. They saved me.
You obviously got off world again. Did the Rachni give you a ship?
No. Countless workers repaired my ship. It runs better now than it did before. They remind me of the Keepers on the Citadel in a way. All working together, each with a purpose.
What happened to the pirates who attacked you?
They were obliterated, as they should have been. The Rachni are not aggressive, but they do what they must.
You said the Queen gave you a purpose. What do you mean?
The Queen shared her song with me as I recovered. I saw the Rachni as only an Asari could. They are so beautiful and so vulnerable. They needed someone to purchase things they cannot make themselves. Someone to work within the system. An agent, if you will. I am happy to help. My life as a courier was empty and shallow. Now I'm helping a great race rebuild itself.
You were really comfortable walking away from your old life?
You're concerned that the Queen is controlling me. I understand, but it doesn't work like that. Our minds were in perfect harmony. I saw their beautiful spirit and their need. I knew what I had to do. If some part of that is suggestion, then it was a side effect from their efforts to save my life. I am happy.
Can you tell me where the Rachni are?
I'm afraid not. I don't even have that information myself any longer. After I met the Rachni Queen, that information was removed. It's not painful, but I simply don't remember. I'll remember when I need to.
Хитрожопые.
And her caution is understandable. The galaxy isn't yet ready for the return of the Rachni.
I got that she was grateful. What else was her message saying?
That the first Rachni war was a mistake. Something soured the voices of her people. In Rachni psychology, that would be like mind control, I think. It doesn't really translate. Anyway, she believes you are fighting the ones who did that, and she promises to help.
She thinks that the Reapers caused the Rachni war?
I can't say for sure, but she was certain that her ancestors were forced into war against their will. Her people aren't naturally aggressive. If they made war, it was not of their own doing.
Thank you for giving me that information. I'm glad my friend in Novaria is doing well.
Be well, Commander Shepard. You will not see me again.
Может быть, со мной вечно кто-то встречается. Опа.
Shepard? The news said you were dead. What happened? No, wait, probably classified. Forget I asked. You just have to lie. It's been a couple of years. I'm Gianna Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs. You helped me nail Administrator Analeas.
Happy to help. What happened to Administrator Analeas?
He made the one mistake Novaria won't tolerate. He got caught taking their money. He's doing a few years in white-collar prison. More importantly, he won't work in the field again. Sit down. If I remember right, I owe you a beer. What brings you to Ilium? You know, that you can talk about.
You ever heard of the Collectors? They're attacking human colonies. I'm gonna stop them.
Damn, Shepard. For me, a tough job involves more paperwork.
Так.
Hey, listen, I just remembered something. I've gotta go. Talk to you later? And don't forget to drink your beer.
Окей. Я скидку сперва выключу.
Welcome. You look like someone who needs high-quality equipment. Feel free to look around. My store has the best tech and biotic equipment on Ilium.
Сперва скидочку.
Is everything here so expensive? I'd planned to drop a lot of credits today.
Really?
I'm outfitting a team for a dangerous mission. I need the best and I'm willing to pay for it. As long as you work with me.
Well, perhaps I could give you a preferred rate at the kiosk. Here, a small discount, and when I get special items in, you can take a look.
What kind of special items are we talking about?
Oh, you know, schematics, designs. Nothing illegal, but I may not have all the licenses to sell them.
Do you have anything else? Anything not listed on your main merchandise kiosk?
Well, there is one thing. Very advanced design. Not publicly available yet.
That's because it's still in development on Noveria, and illegal for export. Hello, Hermia.
Parasini, you set me up! But this isn't Noveria. You don't have the authority to arrest me.
I don't care whether you go to jail. I've got all the evidence I need to find you out of business.
Do you have the authority to seize the schematic she's trying to sell?
I don't have to. Hermia was under suspicion. We leaked a faulty device to her. All this thing will ever do is blow up in your face.
I need to go. I have to talk to my lawyer.
Talk fast, Hermia. When the fines hit, you won't be able to afford him. Ah, that was good. I've got to go file a few papers. Come by my table when you've got a minute.
Давай, сейчас я куплю тут только всякого. Вот это, пожалуй, да.
This is valuable.
Членов техническое. Блин, опять сейчас я в ноль уйду. Вот это насрать, это насрать. Этим я тоже не пользуюсь. А, ладно, куплю это. Я уже в минус ушел. Жаль.
Hermia is going to be a very poor woman very shortly. Thanks for the help, Shepard. I love nailing Asari. So ageless and superior. Then you get them and they squeal like schoolgirls.
It must be nice having a job that you really enjoy.
I wanted to be a cop, or CSEC, but my family had bills. I needed the money a corporate job brought in. Besides, in this job, you don't see things that make it hard to sleep at night. White-collar crime is nice and clean. Hell, at least this time I didn't have to wear heels and a dress.
How'd you end up on Noveria, anyway?
Scholarship program and a competitive internship. Turned out I was only middling at the science, but I could always ferret out secrets. You grow up poor and surrounded by rich kids, you get good at hiding yourself. Helps with going undercover.
What's up next for you?
Research. We've had some hacking attacks lately, and I want to make sure they're external. A lot of people are suddenly interested in dark energy. My bosses want to know if it's something to worry about. That'll hold me over until I have to go back undercover anyway.
It must be hard, going undercover so often.
It's not so bad. Go new places, be new people. The only weird part is when you go home and try to talk to people, and you forget how to react. Like it's another cover, you know?
Deep down, part of you likes fooling people. That's what makes you good at it.
Part of me, yeah. I grew up poor and working class. Now I walk around the rich and powerful, taking notes, getting evidence. And they never see me coming.
It's been a pleasure, Gianna.
You too, Shepard. See you around. Oh, hell with it. Mwah.
Неплохо.
Much better than an autograph. Take care of yourself, Shepard.
Окей. No problem. Так. Это еще магазин был. Сколько у меня денег? Ну да. Только на самое дешевое говно можно купить. На это. Мeh. Как, блин, вообще тут копить бабки с такими-то ценами.
Listen, I know the data
Trust me, the goods coming in from the Terminus systems are great for business. I don't know.
Business.
The store's over there. And don't get cute. The whole place is monitored.
Все уровень урона увеличивается на 5%. Это я могу себе позволить.
What do you want? Sorry, that damn Krogan's love poems are getting on my nerves.
Is that Krogan bothering you?
No, you don't need to hurt him or anything. He's harmless. Which, I know, Krogan, so it's hard to believe. His name is Char. We're kind of dating, but, well, we're on a break. And he's trying to show me how sensitive he is by, well, wooing me. It's really bad.
Why are the two of you on a break?
He's serious. Serious, as in talking about kids. Char is a great guy to date, but for something permanent... Krogans live long lives. It's not like dating a human where you just stick it out for a century till they die. No offense. It made me wonder if he really likes me, or if he just wants kids. He can't have them any other way, you know, because of the genophage.
That sounds like a question you should ask him.
I did. I don't think you realized that our kids would always have been Asari. Non-Asari don't always get that we're not taking alien DNA, we're just using it to randomize some of the genetic information. Anyway, Char was quiet for a long time. Then he said that he'd love our girls no matter what color they were.
It doesn't seem common for Asari to date Krogan. What brought you two together?
He's a fun guy, really smart, especially for a Krogan. And he's got a good job as a transport technician. It's fun to join a mercenary guild or dance at bars for a few centuries, but eventually you hit the matron stage, you know? Then you get your back tattoo removed, let your scalp go back to its natural blue, and settle down with someone dependable.
You need to talk to your boyfriend. He's just gonna keep shouting poetry until you do.
I know, but it's tough. I like him a lot. Hell, I love him. But I don't know if he's permanent Bond material.
Look at him. He's obviously crazy about you.
Is he? I mean, what if he just wants to have kids? Am I just his baby-making machine? He said I wasn't, but...
If he said that, then you either trust him, so you have nothing to worry about, or you don't, and you've already decided.
I guess I hadn't thought about it like that. And I do trust him, if he said it. I'm going to talk to him. Here, I've given you
мать твою. Да поздно, я уже купил до хрена, и у меня денег нет. Это вот эта скидка, что ли? Папки лучше бы заплатили. Ну да.
For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes permanent neural scarring? That's horrible. There's a 12-page contract for shipping, then a waiver for use. I charged for 50 hours, plus overtime.
No, I have... Shepard. I don't suppose you
Спасибо,
remember me.
чувак.
I'm Shiala. We met on Pharos during the Geth attack. Saren had given me to the Thorian creature as a slave, and you killed it. And saved me. I promised to help Zeus Hope recover. I'm actually here on Ilium for just that purpose.
How is Zeus Hope doing?
We've done a lot of rebuilding. We even salvaged some useful material from the Geth ship you destroyed. The Exogeny researchers got called back to their headquarters, however, along with what was left of the Thorian.
Is it Exogeny pushing colonists around again, or did the Thorians somehow survive our fight?
No. Exogeny has been very supportive of Zeus Hope. They actually seem to want to help us survive, and the Thorian is dead. Though, after all you went through to kill it, I understand your concern. I fear that after our adventure on Pharos, my purpose on Ilium will seem mundane by comparison.
Is there something I can do to help?
I'd appreciate it. I've reached the limits of my diplomatic abilities, and I prefer not to start trouble. Some of the colonists had health problems as a result of the Thorian control. We hired a colonial survey group to do some medical scans. But the medical contract apparently allows the company to perform invasive procedures without our consent. That's why I'm here.
Ну, масса что-то все-таки не то. Division более подходит под все вот это. Ну там пострелушки. Хотя и тут пострелушки, но тут все-таки просто сидишь, чилишь. Мне делать нехрен, я играю в эту игру.
Wait a minute. Shiala, you were only green when the Thorian made you a clone. The real you was blue, like normal Asari.
Those health problems I said were related to the Thorian control. This is mine. A few months after the Thorian died, my skin pigment changed. My biotic abilities are unstable.
Тут есть проблема.
I'm also having
Основной звук на минималке, а если я начну стрелять, будет долбить в уши. То есть проблема со звуком, и это никак не починить. Тут нет эффекта отдельной настройки под выстрелы. Уберу звук, точнее увеличу звук, будет прям хреначить по полной программе, что невозможно будет играть. Я, в принципе, могу увеличить сейчас, пока у меня пострелушек нет. Если игра к хренам опять не вылетит. Ну, тем более ничего особо не происходит, просто болтовня сплошная, не более того.
I saw your conversation, human. You're here to complain about the medical contracts those colonists from Pharaoh signed. I suggest you leave. Your life is short enough.
Ух, какая.
Do not waste what time you have bothering me.
Why are you insisting on these tests? What use could they possibly be?
Their use is not your concern. A legal binding contract was signed. Nothing else matters. All of
Мелкий
humans, Solarians,
текст, который не виден. Вы даете нам свою жопу на исследование за $300.
Perhaps we could work out different tests. Something that will work for both sides.
If the colonists were not willing to abide by the terms of the contract, they should not have signed it. The onus is not upon me to accommodate them.
So you'd be this harsh in your contract terms if these were Asari colonists?
If they were Asari, they'd be dealing with problems unleashed by another race. Asari like my bondmate, who died when the Geth rebelled against the Quarians. Or my daughters, who died during the Geth attack on the Citadel. One worked in the embassy, the other was...
Так я пытался спасти жопу всех, алло. Но спасти всех невозможно.
I'm not speaking in hypotheticals, human. The aliens will never be my allies. The best they can do is useful medical data.
Why was your bondmate on the Quarian homeworld?
Studying the Quarians. Not their technology, but their music. She loved all their art. Said they had old souls. I think that's where my daughters got it from. Both of them love talking with people, exploring new cultures.
They sound like wonderful people. The galaxy is lesser for their loss.
Yes, it is.
Do you think they'd want you to do this?
I'm not. I didn't... Sending an amended contract. No more tests, no fees. There's enough grief in this galaxy. I don't need to add to it.
Yeah. Так, покупаем. Все дешевое пока что. И хрен я уже не куплю тут ничего.
Did you get the star charts?
Yeah, I had to deal with Arinya, the...
Куда хочу, туда и вставляю.
Just got the revised contracts. Thank you, Shepard. You've saved Zoo's hope again. I don't think I could have...
Если что-то не нравится, чувак, можешь просто закрыть стрим и все. В чем проблема?
Isn't anything ever just fixed?
You've got the power to make a difference, Shiala. Not everyone does.
You're right. You gave us a chance by saving the colony. I can't let them down. I won't. Thank you for what you've done here, Shepard. I'll keep doing what I can. Maybe sometime when I'm not organizing the colony and you're not doing whatever you do.
С чего ты взял, что я быкую? Теперь у каждого есть свой выбор. Если что-то не нравится, я тебя тут не держу. Так.
You can sell something that dangerous with just a contract and a waiver?
These are the terminus systems.
Everything's for human expansion as the colony on horizon has been attacked. The council
Где бы мне эти боеприпасы дурацкие взять? 5 денег нет. Что я хотел сделать? Забыл.
No, you don't understand. I lost it somewhere near the transport terminal. It can't
play by the rules. This one has forgotten whether its heat sink is over capacity. It wonders whether the criminal scum considers itself fortunate.
Ты что там, принял интересные вещества, что ли? Лес не советуй. Чё хочу, то и делаю. Чем бы заняться? Сюда я точно уже не пойду. Да потом. Спасибо, чувак. За 4000 чего-то там. Сфига ли игра должна быть некрасивой. Так, кого я должен взять? А вот этих двоих. Найти боеприпас от моей любимой пушки. Так. Где эта жирная скотина появляется? У Гранта. Окей. Значит, сперва у Мордина, а потом уже туда. Меня жаба душит их использовать.
Hold it. You must wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks.
You know what tradition demands. Clan Erdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed.
Ну точно не маленький. Погугли.
Good enough. Excuse me.
Out of my... Shepard! My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the void couldn't hold you.
Rex, looks like you've done well for yourself.
Not for me, Shepard. For all Krogan. Clan Erdnot is just the start. When I'm done, we will be one people again.
You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous.
На. Говнюк.
I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not. Now, Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
Destroyed in the Collector's surprise attack. I ended up spaced.
Well, you look good. Ah, the benefits of a redundant nervous system.
Yeah. Humans don't have that.
Oh, it must have been painful then. But you're standing here, and you've got a strong new ship. Takes me back to the old days. Us against the unknown, killing it with big guns. Good times.
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okir. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Okir is a very old name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
I need Grunt back up to speed. What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Ah, puberty ritual. Common among species with hormone-driven reproductive urges.
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Rex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
Idiot. So, Grunt, do you wish to stand with Urdnot?
This is his choice.
It is in my blood. It is
Не,
for.
Fallout и Ведьмак не мое.
Speak with the shaman.
Как и Kingdom.
Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path.
Чисто из-за сеттинга не особо люблю. Хоть и Fallout типа тоже будущее, но не для меня.
How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew?
Так.
I'm looking for a Solarian. He was captured by the Blood Pack and brought here.
My scout commander can direct you. He's probably near the perimeter running target practice. Don't take too much of his time. I need a constant watch on the other clans.
Да по сути нечего больше базарить-то.
Watch yourself, Shepard. Tuchanka isn't safe and homey like Pharaoh's Ilos.
Да, да. Так, одному что-то нужно, второму какая-то деталь.
Step back. Don't touch anything. Do I look like I have time to talk? I've got work to do. Those fools brought this Tomka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold. They say it got shot off in the field. You tell me, how can you expect a Tomka to run without a combustion manifold?
I'm going out into the field. If I see a combustion manifold, I'll bring it back with me.
If you did, it would save me a lot of work. Maybe bring back my sunny disposition.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors. One wrong step, Shepard.
Чувак, я проходил эту игру уже много раз. Мне это все знакомо до такой степени, что все довольно узнаваемо. А то, что я не спешу, ну, это уже как мне нравится. Могу плюнуть на все диалоги, пробел зажать и все. Иногда это происходит, когда мне неохота ждать. Поехали. Дело твое. Да мне, в принципе, по барабану. Так. Вот этот. Мне нужны способности. Отрисован-то нормально, вот только ролики в дерьмовом качестве. С того, что в 2008 под те разрешения сделались. Благо модификация хоть что-то увеличивает. Правда, вблизи только видно. О! Ники знакомые. А, на них это дерьмо не влияет вообще, я понял. И это тоже не особо влияет. Патронов только не дает, жлобы. А, во. Нужны мне пацаны. Чё? Я вообще не понял, о чем ты. Где патроны? Козлина. О. Похоже, ты реально под какими-то веществами. Что я тебя вообще не понимаю. Какие сапиенс? Чего? Ладно, пофиг. Что, меня типа захилишь? Или каких-то болванов. Блять. О, то, что нужно. Чувак, чё привязался, а?
Sturdy, built to withstand punishment.
That's unfortunate. Hospitals aren't.
That body, human.
Я сколько раз повторять, как хочу, так и играю. Не нравится? Ищи другой стрим.
Sores, tumors, ligatures showing restraint at wrists and ankles, track marks for repeated injection sites. Test subject, victim of experimentation.
I don't suppose there's a way to tell who this poor bastard was?
No tattoos or ID. Maybe slave or prisoner, maybe merc or pirate. Irrelevant now. Clearly part of Krogan tests to cure genophage. Humans useful as test subjects, genetically diverse, enables exploration of treatment modalities.
Wouldn't something native to Tachanka work better? Varen, maybe?
Yes, human experiments strictly high-level concept testing. Native Tuchanka fauna likely used later in development stages. Wise to delay use of Varen until necessary. Powerful bite.
What can you tell about their experiments from looking at the body?
Position of tumors suggests deliberate mutation of adrenal pineal glands, modifying hormone levels, counterattack on glands hit by genophage. Clever.
Now we've got 2 reasons to shut this place down.
Focus on Malin. Too late to help the dead.
I am the speaker for Clan Werlock, Offworlders. You have shed our blood. By rights, you should be dead already. But Werlock Gold, the Chief of Chiefs, has ordered that you be given leave to flee and spread the message of our coming.
Krogan don't generally let people go. What does Clan Werlock have planned?
If you walk away now, you can tell your children that you saw Clan Werlock before our blood pact conquered the stars.
Очередные сумасшедшие.
You think not impressive? They are pitiful! Werlock Gold will destroy them! The Solarian will cure the genophage, and Clan Werlock will spread across the galaxy in a sea of blood!
Appears they discovered Malin's work. Unfortunate.
It doesn't have to happen like this. I can understand wanting to cure the genophage.
No, human, you understand nothing! You have not seen the piles of children that never lived. The Krogan were wronged. We will make it right, and then we will have our revenge!
Half the galaxy sees the Krogan as victims. If you start a war, you'll lose their support.
We have the Blood Pack, and we have the Solarian. When our clan numbers in the millions, we will not need support. When we cure the genophage, Werlock Gold will rule all Krogan. The Krogan rebellions will become the Krogan Empire. The surviving races will frighten their children with tales of what the Blood Pact did to the Turians. The Asari will scream as their citadel plunges into the sun. We will keep Solarians as slaves and eat their eggs as a delicacy. If you lack the wisdom to flee, then you will be the first of billions to be crushed beneath our might. For Werlock Gold! Attack!
They've seen it.
Очередной психопат попался. Там, мать твою. И все мимо. Замечательно. Да как так, мать вашу? Ты ничего сложного-то. Лол. Блять. Когда у тебя нужна пушка, никакой сложности нет.
Labs likely through there. Can smell antiseptic, hint of dead flesh.
Бабосики пошли. Да чё мне эту срань даете? Да чуть нормально.
Active console may contain useful data. One moment. Genetic sequences, hormone mutagens still steady. Protein chains, live tissue, clone tissue. Very thorough. Standard treatment vectors, avoiding scorched earth immunosuppressants to alter hormone levels. Good. Hate to see that.
Most people wouldn't be so casual about developing a sterility plague, Morden.
Not developing, modifying, much more difficult, working within confines of existing genophage, 100 times the complexity. Errors unacceptable, could cause total sterility, malignant tumors, could even reduce effectiveness, worse than doing nothing. Had to keep Krogan population stable, 1 in 1,000. Perfect target, optimal growth. Like gardening.
You're saying you were working just as hard to keep their population from falling?
Yes, could have eradicated Krogan. Not difficult. Increased mutation to degrade genetic structure further. Chose not to. Rachni extinction tragic. Didn't want to repeat. All life precious. Universe demands diversity.
What was it like working on the genophage modification project?
Best years of my life. Wake up with ideas, talk over breakfast, experiments all morning. Statistical analysis in afternoon, run new simulations during dinner, set data runs to cook overnight. Laughter, ego, argument, passion, galaxy's biggest problem, massive resources thrown at us. Got anything we wanted.
How can you agree with using the genophage, Morden? Look at what happened to Tuchanka as a result.
State of Tuchanka not due to genophage. Nuclear winter caused by Krogan before Salarians made first contact. Krogan choices. Refuse truce during Krogan rebellions. Expand after Rachni wars. Splinter after genophage. Genophage medical, not nuclear. No craters from virus. Damage caused by Krogan, not Salarians. Not me.
We're not gonna find Malin staring at consoles. Come on.
Dead Krogan, female. Tumors indicate experimentation. No restraint marks. Volunteer. Sterile, wear-lock.
Невыгодно в данный момент выпускать такие игры.
Hoped for cure. Pointless. Pointless waste of life.
I didn't expect you to be disturbed by the sight of a dead Krogan.
What?
Ты ни у кого и нет подобного.
Irrelevant.
Именно с этим сеттингом.
Causative. Never experimented on live Krogan, never killed with medicine. Her death not my work, only reaction to it. Goal was to stabilize population. Never wanted this. Can see it logically. But still unnecessary. Foolish. Waste of life. Hate to see it.
I didn't think you'd had much direct contact with things like this. Did you come to Tuchanka after dropping your plague?
Yearly recon missions. Water, tissue samples. Ensure no mistakes. Superiors offered to carry it on. Refused. Need to see it in person. Need to look. Need to see. Accept it as necessary. See small picture. Remind myself why I run a clinic on Omega. Rest, young mother. Find your gods. Find someplace better.
I didn't expect spirituality from you, Morden.
Genophage modification project altered millions of lives, then saw results. Ego, humility, juxtaposition, frailty of life, size of universe. Explored religions after work completed. Different races. No answers. Many questions.
Can you get any information from the body?
Minimal insight into experiments. Gene therapy. Risking cancer aiming for benign mutation. Krogan research is ruthless. Risking own clan's women for new data. Disgusting. Short-sighted. Wrong.
We need to find Malin and shut this place down.
Yes.
This looks interesting.
Такое себе. Как за копейки эту фигню ломать. А вот.
You killed the Bloodpack guards.
Not Bloodpack, not member of Clan Werlock. Wrong clan markings.
I'm an Urdnot scout. Werlock guards got me. Brought me here.
The chief scout told us to watch for you. We've taken out the guards. Get back to Urdnot.
I can't. The Werlock did things to me. Drugs. Injections. Said I was sacrificing for the good of all Krogan. Experiments to cure the genophage. Everything's blurry. Hard to think. Have to stay.
Morden, can you get him back on his feet? Stims, maybe? Something to bolster his immune system?
You don't understand. I'm not too sick to leave. I have to stay. They're curing the genophage. They're gonna make it all better.
Да некому уже продолжать это говно. Никого нет больше.
Caution, Shepard. Patient unstable, susceptible, brainwashed.
Why do you want them to keep doing the tests?
This is my fault. I got caught. Wasn't strong enough. Not good enough. This is the best I can do. This is all I can do. I'm not big enough to have a real shot with the females. I'll never have kids of my own. But if I help undo the genophage, then I'm mattered.
Millions of children will be born. Werlock children. They're going to destroy the other clans.
But... no. No, they said I was helping Urdnot.
If you want to help Urdnot, you need to get back there. But it would take a real badass to make it back to camp while injured.
I can do it.
You? I said a badass, not some scout whining like a Quarian with a tummy ache.
I can do it. I'm up. And I'm going to the female camp.
Damn right you are. Get back there and show them what you're worth. Go. Go.
Ля какой.
There's no pep talk like a military pep talk.
Shepard, I'm detecting crates ahead that are holding unstable materials. A misplaced shot could cause a significant...
Отлично. Так, ну тут надо вот так вот. Стой. Куда побежал? Бум. До свидания. Да прибейте вы его, а. Успокойся, жирнич. Там что-то валяется. Весель. Васян какие-то. О. Ну вот хотя бы на один заряд есть. А это... Крупный контейнер не то. Летить вас там навалило. Конечно, я не перезарядил ее. А это что-то посерьезнее. Все. Отвалился жирнич. И тишина. Что нельзя? Нет.
I'll take it.
О, нормас. То, что надо.
Malin, alive, unharmed. No signs of restraint, no evidence of torture. Don't understand.
For such a smart man, Professor, you always had trouble seeing evidence that disagreed with your preconceptions. How long will it take you to admit that I'm here because I wish to be here?
He wasn't kidnapped. He came here voluntarily to cure the genophage.
Impossible. Whole team agreed. Project necessary.
How was I supposed to disagree with the great Dr. Solus? I was your student. I looked up to you.
Experiments performed here. Live subjects, prisoners, torture and executions. You're doing?
We've already got the blood of millions on our hands, Doctor. If it takes a bit more to put things right, I can deal with that.
You honestly think the experiments you did here are justified?
We committed cultural genocide. Nothing I do will ever be justified. The experiments are monstrous because I was taught to be a monster.
Morden, did you ever perform experiments like this?
No. Never taught you this, Malin.
So your hands are clean. What does it matter if the ground is stained with the blood of millions? You taught me that the end justified the means. I will undo what we did, Professor. The only way I know how.
What happens if the genophage is cured and the Krogan expand again? That'll be on your head.
We justified this atrocity by saying the Krogan would cause havoc and war if their population recovered. But look at the galaxy. Batarian attacks in the Traverse, Geth attacks in the Citadel. Is this a more peaceful universe? The assault on your Eden Prime might never have happened if we had let the Krogan recover. We'll never know.
How would a Krogan population explosion have done anything to stop Saren and the Geth?
An increased Krogan population would have forced the Council to take steps, likely involving colony rights in the Traverse. The Turian fleets would be vigilant for any military activity in the area. They might have stopped the Geth at Eden Prime.
Supposition. Impossible to be certain.
Don't you see? We tried to play God and we failed. We only made things worse, and I'm going to fix it.
You talked about killing, but the genophage isn't lethal. It only affects fertility rates.
Krogan fight over fertile females. They become mercenaries or pirates because they see no alternative. They would be thriving in a cultural renaissance now had we not decided that this is what they deserved.
Inaccurate. Krogan population resulted in war. Simulations were clear.
Why work with Clan Werelock? And how did you access the genophage data?
The data was easy to obtain. We all still had clearance. We were heroes. All I had to do was ask. As for the Werelock, they were the only clan with both the resources and the commitment.
Erdnot has a larger camp than Werelock. Why not use them?
Erdnot Rex is too soft. He wasn't willing to do the experiments I needed. It's Erdnot's loss and Werelock's gain. Their clan will be the first to recover from the crime we committed.
Malin clearly doesn't need rescuing. What do you want to do?
Have to end this.
You can't face the truth, can you? Can't admit that your brilliant mind led you to commit an atrocity!
Unacceptable experiments. Unacceptable goals. Won't change. No choice. Have to kill you.
Wait, you don't need to do this, Morden. You're not a murderer.
No, not a murderer. Thank you, Shepard. Finished, Malin. Get out. No Werelock left. Project over.
What if he talks to more Krogan? Tells the public about the modified genophage project?
Special Tasks Group good at covering tracks. No proof. Werelock willingness to work with Salarian, unusual. Other Krogan will kill him.
You heard the Professor. Get out before he changes his mind.
Where am I supposed to go, Professor?
Don't care. Try Omega. Can always use another clinic.
The Krogan didn't deserve what we did to them, Professor. The genophage needs to end.
Not like this. Apologies, Commander. Misunderstood mission parameters. No kidnapping. My mistake. Thank you.
Don't worry about me, Morden. How are you doing?
Should have killed him. Wanted to. Easier than listening. Easier for him, too. Experiments indicate how far he's fallen. Expected it from Krogan. Not one of mine.
Maybe you'll remember that the next time you're discussing the ethics of the genophage.
Yes. So many variables. Stress responses. Impossible to truly predict. Something to think about. Malin's research. Only loose end. Could destroy it. Closure. Security. Still valuable, though.
If you think it could be useful, why not hang on to it?
Worked for years to create modified genophage. Should destroy this. Malin's work could cure genophage. Don't know. Effects on Krogan, effects on Galaxy. Too many variables. Too many variables.
Keep the data. Better to have it and not need it.
Point taken, Shepard. Capturing data. Wiping local copy. Still years away from cure, but closer than starting from scratch. Done. Ready to go. Ready to be off to Chunka. Anywhere else. Maybe somewhere sunny.
Да по факту тут делать нечего. О, наконец-то level up. Так, сейчас меня на их базу, потом на кораблик, апгрейды. В принципе, можно возвращаться. То, что мне нужно увеличение запаса. Этого мало в нынешней ситуации. А, надо отдать... Отдам. Вернусь и отдам. Так. Да, подождут. То есть я почти все апнул.
Still hard to believe Malin betrayed me. Betrayed my work. Disgusted by his actions. Proud of his nerve, though. Always thought he lacked backbone. Hope he finds something new. Better goal, better purpose. Fewer torture tests.
What about Malin's data on the genophage? His attempts at a cure?
What about it? Have it over there somewhere. Not dealing with it now. Need to focus on collectors. Not important now, regardless. Appreciate you helping me back on Tuchanka. Should get back to work. Wasted enough time already. Lots to do. Talk later?
Типа можно. Опа. Вот это ништяк. Шок. Гренка долго. Это срань. Во, вот это мне надо. В принципе, неплохо будет держать. Щит мне как раз нужен. Включил и сидишь, сейчас спокойно чилишь. Да мы с мотыгами ходят, да и урон у них порезан. Что-то это возьму. Да-да-да, помочь ему. Так.
Rupert, there's something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I've got something. I may need your help. You remember the fight on Omega?
I don't think either of us will forget that day anytime soon.
You know I didn't work alone. I had a team of 11 good men. They all died that day, before you arrived. All but one. A Turian named Sidonus survived. He betrayed us, Shepard. He's the reason my men are dead.
Do you know why he did it?
No. I'll be sure to ask him right after I put a shot through his skull. He disappeared just before the attack, but I found him, or at least a way to get to him. There's a specialist on the Citadel named Fade. He's an expert at helping people disappear. Sidonus was seen with him.
Where do we find
No problem.
I've arranged a meeting. We'll meet him in a
Но
warehouse.
сперва надо разобраться
Markets down on Zakera Ward.
кое-где в другом месте.
I appreciate you taking the time to help me.
No messages for you, Commander.
Так, теперь у меня вот этот и вот этот. А, надо бабок немного еще подзаработать.
Clan Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Urdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children.
I just wish, I don't know, things could be different. They could live together, us, women, and children.
Here, try this.
Looks like Urs finally found someone to follow around.
Так. Сейчас немножко поразвлекаюсь. Бабки заработаю.
Put down some real nerves, human.
Найс. Я ж... А нахрена? Я поставил 500 кредитов и получил 500 кредитов? Вы чё, рофлите? А еще. Я хоть в плюс ухожу. Найс. Но рано или поздно он перестанет приносить бабки. Так что нужно будет на последней хрени не ставить на него. Ага, все. Можно еще раз попробовать. Чисто ради интереса. Если он не сможет, то забить хрен.
Put down some real money, human.
Ну да, все. Теперь надо вот на это... Стоп, чё? Ты выиграл? Ни хрена себе. Окей.
Put down some real money, human.
Хе-хе.
Put down some real money, human.
А, нет. Найс. Тут? Отлично.
Put down some real money, human.
Да я вас скоро обыграю нахрен. Интересно, тут бесконечно можно выигрывать на нем, или рано или поздно не даст он мне это сделать?
Put down some real money, human. Ignore that.
Последний раз пробую. Если в этот раз не сможет, то я просто на того поставлю. Просто мне непонятно, по какому случаю работает тут система рандом или нет. А, то есть мы поменялись местами, и в итоге я выиграл опять.
Put down some real money, human.
Тут чисто рандом повезет. Ну по 500, по 1000. Маловато. Ставки не повышаются, вот это фигово. Так было бы поинтереснее.
Put down some real money, human.
Да, мать твою.
Put down some real money, human. Ignore that.
Найс. Ну это долго копить в 500. Все, короче, молодец.
This variant can track you anywhere on the planet.
Надо детальки ему отдать.
Don't touch any. If you're gonna stand there, make yourself useful. I can't do anything until I build a replacement manifold for this damn Tonka.
I found a combustion manifold out in the field.
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy if you ask me, which you just did. But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's got the next best plan.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Let me get out of
Don't
your
do
way.
me any favors.
Так, а с кем мне типа надо ехать? А вот с этим.
Eyes straight ahead.
At first I thought it was a waste of ammunition just to kill incoming vermin. Now I think if these
My scout made it back. We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that base and back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
What does the scout commander do?
Other times, we play hide. Don't know about the...
А, точно, надо вот с тем болваном побазарить. Я и забыл.
You see that special they had on the extranet? That crap rots your brain. You should be out hunting. Fix it.
You don't watch it. You go beyond yourself, Gatatog Uvank. The rights of Erdnot are dominant.
How do we know it will challenge him? He's unnatural. The beasts of the right could ignore him like a lump of plastic.
They know blood no matter the womb. Your barking does not help your case. I'll speak for myself. This is the tank bread. It is very lifelike. Smells correct as well. Your protests ring hollow, Uvank.
I don't care what this idiot says. Grunt has the right to be here.
There's some fire, and from an alien. Oh, the shame sleeps on those who whine like pups.
If this must stand on ritual, then I invoke a denial. My Krantz stands against him. He has no one.
My patience is tested, but Uvank invokes correctly. Grunt, who is your Krant? Your allies willing to kill and die on your behalf?
We stand with Grunt, as shipmates and comrades.
Shipmates are not the same thing.
Aliens don't know strength. My followers are true Krogan. Everything about Grunt is a
Нате, говнюк.
You dare.
I like this human. He understands.
I withdraw my denial. This will be decided elsewhere.
You have provoked them. Reason enough for me to like you. They're your problem now.
Поехали.
We're ready. Let's do this.
Excellent.
А у него что там? Троечки. Это примерно та же заставка.
This is Tachanka's most recent scar. The last surface city to fall in the rebellions. The Keystone was at the heart. It has survived wars and the passage of centuries. It endures. Like the Krogan. If you wish to join Clan Erdnot, you must contemplate the Keystone and its trials. What will happen? Who knows? You must adapt. You must thrive no matter the situation. Any true Krogan will.
Let's get started,
Бабу...
Shepard. Hit the keystone.
Бабки. Бабосики.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the keystone. Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the keystone.
Да погодь ты, а! О, то, что надо. Мало. Петухи. Сколько там? Опять на один заряд. Да что вас всех. О, ладно, ладно. Беру свои слова обратно. Если еще один ящик есть, я буду доволен. Нормас еще, пожалуйста. Все? Похоже, все. Так. На всякий. Я попробую все-таки пальнуть из нее. А вон всякие там бегут. Не, все-таки винтовку я пока зря взял. Тупая шавка. Не то.
There we go.
Фиум. Что-то вас многовато, пацаны. Блин, ну тратить на них патроны снайпики такая себе. Че?
I'll put them down. One minute.
Да, отвали ты от меня.
Then the Krogan were lifted to the stars to destroy the fears of a galaxy. An enemy only we could chase to their lair.
Че, еще одна толпа говнюков? О! Вот этого я и ждал. Здорово. А, нет, это не босс-файт. Обидно. Тупые лягушки, на котором мотыга не действует. Кста. Да, вот это поэффективнее будет. Может, хватит уже летать, а? Сейчас, секунду. Вот это, похоже, мой гость сейчас. Это не то. Познакомься с моей игрушкой. Слабовато. Даже половину хп не снесло. Да, буду просто из дробовика из снайперки снимать. Быстрее будет. А, сейчас надо пострелять по этим. Может, с этой пострелять? Ай. Я его хилк не вижу ни хрена. А, чу. Так, ладно, заканчиваем. Давай, валяй отсюда. Яу, бабах. Хорошо. Вот это прям эффективно было.
My cramp gave me strength beyond my genes, which are damn good. This will cause discussion. I wonder. You say you are pure, no alien meddling in your construction, just the warlord of Tyr.
Come on, Uvek. You want to try killing him? Give it your best shot.
Not yet. This deserves consideration. Why? I'm not getting any more natural. You are powerful. You are a mistake. But your potential could tip the current balance of the clans. You spit on my father's name, on Shepard's name, but now you stop ranting because I'm strong. With restrictions. You could not breed, of course, or serve on an alien ship. But you'd be clan in name.
If I know Grunt, your answer's coming at muzzle velocity.
You do know Grunt. This Farron is dead.
They've seen it.
15-17. Ну, в принципе, неплохо. Ты мне еще обзор не закрывал. Тут вообще замечательно. Что, прибить, что ли, не можешь? Что есть на этом куске, кстати? Там что-то есть. Надо идти туда. Тихо, 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 тихо. Пошел вон. Ну, очевидно, оно того не стоило. Что тут еще есть? Давай. Стой. Готов. Фух.
You have passed the rite of passage, earning the honor of clan and name. Many survive, but it has been years since a Thresher Maw fell. Your names shall live in glory. Grunt, you are Urdnot. We now own property. Join the army and apply to serve under a battle master.
Shepard is my battle master. He has no match.
Understood. Congratulations, Urdnot Grunt. Accept this token from Fortak. His weapons are the finest we have.
I should go.
May your foes be strong enough to keep you sharp.
This looks interesting.
Так. Не знаю, насколько полезен этот навык. Отступник растет. Ну, это хрен с ним. Не шибко в это и важно. Ну, как убил, я ему зарядил снаряд в бошку. Забоченные.
I have work for you if you want it, Urdnot Grunt. Just set the human aside and we can talk. Look around you, human. This is the Krogan homeworld.
Прогони человека, ну да.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful?
А, это сюда пригнали.
I guess. Seems a bit dirty, though.
Oh, it builds character.
Is it just me, or do the other Krogan not like me?
Oh, there's some concern about me bringing in a non-Krogan. I had to talk to the chief. It's not a deal.
Wait, so they don't even want me here?
Who cares what they want? I want you. That's all that matters.
I don't know if I can do this, Char.
Hey, now. My blue rose of Ilium always stands strong to reach toward the sun.
Okay, I'll manage. Just no more poetry.
What did I tell you, honey? Isn't it beautiful?
Ну, понятно. Притащил их сюда. Ну, не знаю. Одна Азария в обществе Кроганов. Ну да, такое. Когда ты среди таких же, как ты, это еще привычно. Когда ты среди вообще других, такое. Так, сорян. Я уже прочитал эту шляпу. Таганский, ты чё, мощная хренотень покруче моего пшика? Ну ладно. Держи. Чё? Так, а может мне себе сменить что-то? Выкинуть. Так, это нормас, это нормас. Нормас. Постоянно у меня работает. Барьер. В принципе, нахрен. А, тут все-таки считается какой-то опыт. Тут войнушки-то не просто тупо кататься на всех планетках и качаться тут. Блин, такой на миссиях, только в основном времени ты больше никуда не вывалишься. Так, ладно. Я знаю, что нет. Все, всем спасибо. Хорошего вечерка. Maybe завтра что-то будет.